Hello, everybody. This is Jackie from the JCC. I'm the Assistant Director of Health and Fitness. For those of you who don't know me, I'm also a certified personal trainer and lifestyle coach for 20 years now. I miss seeing everybody at the JCC, but in the meantime, we wanted to bring you a workout once a week, something basic, something simple that you guys can maybe do at home, right in your living room, in your backyard if it's a nice day, just to keep fit, just to change it up. You won't really need much equipment today. So if some people might need a chair for this workout, if they need to modify, we're going to use dumbbells if you have weights at home. If you don't have weights at home, you could also just use cans. Just try and make sure you get the same weight cans so you stay even left to right. Or you can use water bottles. You also always could just use your arm, your body weight. You don't even need to put anything in. I know our members all are at very different levels, so you could take this workout and make it as hard as you want, or you can make it as simple you want. Always, just a reminder, please make sure you have a clearance to work out. If you have any underlying health issues, please make sure you're okay to do these movements. Take it at your pace. I'm not actually going to do the whole workout on this YouTube because I didn't want to make a 20-minute long video for you guys to watch. I'm just going to quickly run through the exercises that were emailed out to you so you know proper form. I've attached my email, so if you have any personal questions, please reach out to me via email since I'm not in the club to call, and I'd be more than happy to help you. So let me get started. The beginning, I want you guys to do some stretching. So some basic stretching. Hamstring stretch would be bringing one leg forward, bending the knee, and just sitting back and holding. All of your stretches, you want to make sure you're breathing in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, holding for about 30 seconds to a minute. You would repeat that stretch on the other side. If you don't want to do it standing, you always could do your hamstring stretch right in a chair, sitting down, bringing one leg out and leaning slightly forward. Same thing, you want to keep your chest and shoulders up. You don't want to round your back, and you want to breathe into that stretch. Again, take it to where it feels comfortable for you. 30 seconds on each side with the hamstring stretch. Quad stretch. For those of you who need some support, you can hold on to a wall or a chair. Try and bring your leg back. Just open up your quad. My advice, if it's a nice day, please get outside, take a walk, ride your bike. Get as much fresh air as you can during this time. Go in your backyard, do some gardening. It's going to be really important that we stay active and moving. So 30 seconds on each side with the quad stretch. To stretch out your calf, you can go ahead and step 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Bend the front knee. Just lean slightly forward through your hips so you're getting a nice little stretch in your calf. If it's a day and you don't feel like actually sweating and exercising, you could at least do some stretching just to loosen up your muscles and get a little stress release. Same thing on the other side, bending the front leg, keeping the back leg straight, staying right here and hold. And then of course you always can throw in, I didn't write this up, but you always can throw in some shoulder rolls, some side to side neck circles to loosen up your head and your neck. And then stretch up. Stretching over, side to side. And bring those shoulders back. So the first exercise that I list, actually before we even get into the actual exercises and the program, you have a choice. You can do this program time if you don't feel like counting. So each of the exercises I listed, you can do it for a minute. You could do it for 45 seconds. You could do it for 30 seconds. Again, take it at your level. You can run through the whole program once, twice, or 3 times, depending on your level and depending on how much time you have. So you could choose that. I didn't put any guidelines on that. You choose what fits in your fitness level. So you can run through it time-wise. If you want to count out the reps, I'd say anywhere between 10 and 15 reps for each exercise. If not, do it for time. Do it 1 round, 2 rounds, or 3 rounds. So the first exercise I listed was the basic squat. You could do it body weight. So feet with a squat are going to be hip width apart. You can have your hands crossed and you could sit back like you're sitting in a chair. If you're not sure about your form, you could always do squats to a chair. So you would start by sitting, having your feet hip width apart, try and push through your heels, come up to standing and sitting right back down. So again, you're gonna wanna do your squats, whether for time, or you can do 10 to 15 reps. The next exercise that I have listed would be marching. So you can march in place. You could put your arms in it. If you want to pick up your weights, you could do it with your weights to get a little shoulders. If you want to make it more challenging, you could jog in place to get your heart rate up a little more. So again, choose your level. It's marching or jogging with or without weights. My only recommendation would be don't go too heavy with the weights if you're going to be jogging. It's a lot of pressure on your shoulders. Then we're going to get into doing some shoulder presses. So you could take your dumbbells, you could take your cans, or you could do this with nothing. You're going to bring your knees apart. You're going to hold the dumbbells here, and you're just going to do some shoulder presses straight up to the ceiling, right back to right before your shoulders, and back up. I like to face the dumbbells this way versus this way, but you could do either one, whatever feels comfortable for you. Rotator cuff issues, just do it range of motion. Too hard to stand, low back issues, take a seat. Same thing. Shoulder press, okay? After you do your shoulder presses, you're gonna go into a lunge. So a reverse lunge, you're either going to step all the way back, bend both knees, step together, alternating side to side. I'll show you from the side view. Lunge, back, together, back, together. If you have bad knees, you do not want to lunge, bad hips, bad low back, whatever the concern is, you could just do a little touch back. So you're just going to alternate touching your foot back. Again, for count, maybe 20 times. Or go ahead and make your life easier, put a timer on. Do each of these exercises for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or a minute. Step backs or lunge. Okay, then you're going to grab your dumbbells again, or your cans, or nothing. And we're going to do a straight bicep curl. Soften the knees. I like the dumbbells faced up for these. Nice strong wrists, shoulders, and down. Just a nice little curl. Straight up and down. Don't want to stand, have a seat. Same thing. Little bicep curl. If you're standing or sitting, my recommendation, always keep your abs tight. Draw it in like you're wearing a really tight pair of pants to protect your back. After your bicep curls, I have in there jumping jacks. Those of you who are able to jump and want to jump, get your heart rate up. Regular jumping jacks, okay? Not wanting to do that? Nice little step out. Get your body moving. Shoulder issues, come across, don't go up. There's always a modification. Anybody that takes any of our group exercise classes, our instructors are awesome. Our trainers are awesome, as always modifying to make the program fit what your level is. So jumping jack, full or modified stepping out. After you finish that, 2 floor exercises. If you don't feel comfortable getting on the floor, you can leave this part out. If you feel comfortable getting on the floor, we're gonna do a plank and crunches. The plank, you're gonna do down on your forearms here. Bring your feet out, and we're gonna just hold, okay? Again, hold as long as you can. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 1 minute. I don't really like to go past a minute because then I feel like people's form kind of goes. Hold it, draw the belly button in, drop your knees down, stretch back. The last exercise, basic crunches. 2 levels for this. Feet down, hands crossed, little crunch here. If that's too easy, tabletop, crunch here, or hands behind your head. If you have any neck issues and you don't want to lift your head at all, you could always do, let me slide back, little toe touches. Okay, the toe touches will work your lower abdominals as well as get some of the upper abdominals, but it'll keep your head down so you're not aggravating your neck. After you finish these exercises, whether you do 1 round, 2 round, or 3 rounds, I always recommend you finish with stretching again So you can go back to the stretches you did in the beginning for your legs and some shoulder rolls, or go ahead and take a walk outside, get some fresh air, make sure you're staying hydrated, and please let me know what else you would like to see. Each week I will be trying to bring you a different type of workout. As always, stay well, stay healthy, and email me if you have any questions or concerns with your fitness routine. Take care. Hope to see all of you guys soon.